I wonder, how did this capacity to hold paradox shape your spiritual life or your practical spirituality?
Mm, Absolutely. This is a great question because from a Taoist perspective, right, and a paradox is not confusion. It's the doorway to truth. So Taoism begins by breaking the mind's favorite habit, the need to be certain, the need to divide life into clean, manageable pieces. The Tao tells us very clearly that reality does not work that way. The first line of the Tao Te Ching is already a paradox. The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. That's not poetry for decoration. That's a warning. It's saying the moment you think you fully explain life, you've already lost touch with it. Because paradox exists in Taoism because life itself is paradoxical. Strength comes from softness, power comes from yielding, fullness depends on emptiness, knowing begins with not knowing. To the logical mind, this sounds backwards. To nature, it's obvious. Like, look at water, the great Taoist teacher. Water does not force its way forward, it yields, bends, adapts. And yet, over time, it shapes mountains and carves valleys. What looks weak endures. And that is paradox. And it is not symbolic, it's practical wisdom, like you said. Taoism uses paradox because straight lines doesn't describe a floating world. The mind wants fixed answers. Is this right or wrong? Is this good or bad? Should I act or wait? Should I push or let go? The Tao responds yes, but not always at the same time. Paradox trains us to stop clinging to absolute. It forces us to slow down to feel context, timing, and balance. It moves us from rigid thinking into living intelligence. And this is why the Taoist wisdom often sounds contradictory. Do less, accomplish more, yield and overcome, be empty and be full. These aren't riddles to solve. These are instructions for how to live without breaking yourself against the reality.